Go! What's up, guys? A couple of months ago, I caught an absolutely enormous alligator gar on this rod and reel right here. And when I was asked about it, I said it felt a whole lot like being tied to the end of a car and hanging on for dear life as that car moved off. So that is exactly what we're about to do. I'm not gonna catch a fish. I'm gonna take this rod and this reel and I'm gonna see if we can stop a car with it. All right, so here's what we're doing. Because I can't be in multiple places at once, we have a designated driver. This is my sister Juliana. She's gonna be in charge of the vehicle. And because I don't wanna get hit by a car from behind when I'm focused on what I'm doing, we have a designated traffic spotter. All right, this is Jeremy. His job today is to be a traffic spotter. So basically, I'm gonna have my hands full, very full. He is gonna be watching the road. So if a car starts coming up one of these ramps, out of the plant behind us, or way off in the distance, if I don't notice it, he's gonna notice it, he's gonna let me know. Juliana has very specific instructions. If I yell stop, she's gonna stop, and that's about it. All right, we got the main line tied on to the car now. That is not coming off. This line, at least the 400-pound Kevlar, is not gonna break. I have a feeling our 80-pound braid is not gonna break either. And certainly the car is not gonna break. So the list of things that might break have come down to either the rod, the reel, or me. All right, safety precautions. We're gonna put our gloves on. That braided line, even with just fish on the end of it, can cut right through your hand. So with a car, it's a no contest. So every little bit of protection is gonna count. So get our gloves on, take that watch off. Jeremy, hold on to that. All right, gloves on, and in my back pocket, a very sharp knife, just in case things get out of hand. Obviously, the first thing we're gonna do is let go of that rod, but if anything goes terribly, terribly wrong, cut the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo. Oh, there we go, the line broke. So the line went real fast. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that, guys. Line cut right through my glove. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Right through my glove. Left a bit of an impression on my skin. I don't know how deep that is, but my God, just cut my glove right down. Woo. Wow. That was intense. An intense couple of seconds. This reel obviously is not going to stop a car in motion. The rod is fine. The reel is fine. The line couldn't handle it. It was too much for the line. Let's try that again, but we're going to make a little bit of a difference this time. All right, here's what we're going to do to fix this problem. If this 80-pound braid keeps breaking, let's put on some 300-pound braid instead. Now this time, instead of taking off, because obviously we don't have a chance in the world of stopping a car taking off, this time all she's gonna do is take her foot off the gas and the car is gonna roll. And as the car rolls, we're gonna see if maybe we can have a chance against that. All right, go. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, wow. Back up. That is ridiculous. Just the power is like nothing you've ever felt, because I mean, you probably never felt a car on the end of a rod and line. But what I will say, even though we can't physically stop this car, so far, nothing on either the rod or the reel has broken. The line broke once, which is kind of to be expected, but once we fix that issue, it seems to be indestructible for the most part. All right, this is probably gonna be the final shot of this video because I have a feeling this test is going to explode our gear in some capacity. So what we're gonna do, you see this beautiful long stretch of road out here. Juliana is going to take off going down the road. And we're gonna see at what point either the drag explodes, the rod breaks, or the line breaks. I don't know what's gonna happen first. I'm gonna try my very best not to thumb the spool because, I mean, you can see what happened last time I did that. She is gonna go about 200 yards away. And that is about all the line I have on that reel. There's a very good chance that it will actually spool the reel. We shall see. All right, gloves on, knife check. Do not put my fingers in the spool. I'm gonna have one hand up here and one hand on the back of the rod. I don't need to touch any of the gear on the reel at all. Hands clear of that moving part. Whew. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, there's the clicker. Oh, it's gonna break. Oh, oh, it's gonna break. Oh. Stop! Well, she's going where I told her to go. We didn't have as much line. We didn't have as much line as necessary for her to reach that point. Wow. I think the clicker went out. Oh no, clicker's still going. I thought we blew out the clicker. Nope, clicker's still intact. Good, good, good. Let's turn the drag down. Spooled, completely spooled in just seconds. I mean, a car can go faster than any fish. You know, there's a few fish out in the ocean that can reach speeds of 60, 70 miles an hour, things like sailfish. But generally you're on a boat and you're following those fish, and it's very rare you're fishing in a scenario where that fish reaches top speed anyway. So considering we just reached the natural breaking point, that's absolutely amazing. But actually versus the car, everything is still working the way it should. Line roller is still moving. The drag, yeah, let's turn that drag up. Yeah, that drag, I can still feel it when I put my thumb on the spool. Let's check the rod now. Usually what'll happen is, oh my God, ow! The reel just burned my arm. The gearbox to the reel is so hot. I just burned my arm. I wish you guys could feel that. If I had a match, I could probably ignite it on the reel. Wow. That'll be a test for another day. But let's look at the rod rings now. So the tip always goes first, nothing. Not a mark, not a mark. Not a mark, wow. Usually when they don't have the ceramic inlays, these rod rings are the first things to go, but no, this thing stood up. I bought an extra one of these just because I thought we were gonna blow it up, and it withstood all that pressure. Absolutely incredible. And this reel is still going strong. I can use this reel tomorrow on the biggest fish in the river and it'll still work. Jeremy here is collecting all that line so we don't leave 200 yards of braid, of fishing line out on the road for some poor animal or somebody's car to get tangled in. Okay, so obviously no rod and reel can stand up against a car. It's just not gonna happen. But that's fine because it's not made to do that. It's just a fun experiment. Salix X by PC Fun, the 3000, amazing reel. Again, all the stats, all the information and the links from which you can buy this stuff, all in the description. So definitely check it out, because if it can go up against a Jeep without blowing up, it's gonna catch the biggest fish you're gonna put it against. And the rod did absolutely amazing as well. We're gonna do a series of videos where we put rods and reels up against absurd challenges that I don't expect them to win, but the goal is just to see how much abuse they can take before something blows up. Today, nothing blew up except for the line, and that was to be expected. So I'm gonna say the rod and reel passed the test today. My thumb did not. Like the video, guys, subscribe, make sure you hit the bell. The bell is critical. That way when I upload a video, you get the notification straight away. Check out the link in the description for the PC Fun products. The reel that we were featuring today is down there. Check out our Patreon page and let me know if you have an idea for an absolutely absurd challenge for a rod and reel. Let me know in the comments and we will see if we can make it happen and see if the rod and the reel come out on top or if they explode. All right, we're checking out of here. See you guys later.